Hello all, my name is Zachary Coop, and this is a half an hour breathwork session. I thank you for joining me. It's never been a better time to learn the practices of breathwork. The breath is instrumental in our lives, and it is the one tool that you have with you from birth to death in every situation. Learning to control and to let go, and to learn the language of the breath is one of the most invaluable things we can do in this lifetime, to better know ourselves and to better navigate the energies of life. This will be a 30-minute practice involving two portions. A yang and a yin portion will activate and will increase lung capacity and open the body up for the first little bit, and then we'll move into a more restorative, relaxing, and meditative experience. Throughout the practice, I will be guiding you and partially practicing with you and then coaching throughout. So I'll be dropping in and out of practicing and guiding you. Do your best to follow along. Many of these breath forms that I will teach have many components which I can teach in great detail. We're going to teach this like a basic yoga class where I flow through. Do your best to follow along and enter in at your own level, noticing and tuning into what you need most for your practice. We'll begin in a seated position and then move lying down. So starting in the seated position, pick a pose that is comfortable for your spine so that you can sit with a long spine with the grounding in of the lower hips and a raising up the crown of the head. An opportunity now to close the eyes and begin the practice by focusing the awareness on the lower belly. Just finding a relationship and an awareness of your breath now. Setting an intention to be fully aware, present, focused, with a mindful, loving awareness of the breath. We'll begin with Kapalabhati or skull shining breath, and this involves inhalation and exhalation through the nose. The emphasis is on the exhalation with a pulling in of the abdomen and a forceful contraction. The inhalation comes passively as a recoil or reflex from the exhalation. So we have a connected in-breath and out-breath through the nose, forceful contraction of the abdomen and a presence in the abdominal floor. So the pelvic floor is pulling up and there's a pulling in of the abdomen with every breath. We'll breathe in this way for about 200 breaths and do a breath hold. So begin with me now. Continuing to contract the abdomen with every in-breath, out-breath, pardon me. Keeping the body relaxed, spine straight, awareness on the inner belly. Making a conscious intention to shift your energetic state, taking in energy, releasing energy, clearing the body, introducing yourself to this powerful breath by accelerating, breathing out, contraction, contraction, abdomen in, pelvic floor up. Ten more breaths and breath hold. In breath in, breath hold. While holding the breath, option to flex the muscles or move the body and open and awaken the spine. Move intuitively. Turn the awareness within and see where the body wants to move to clear any blockages. You're teaching your body to listen to its inner wisdom here. Exhalation. Full relaxation, allowing the breath to move now as it needs to. Keeping the eyes closed, spine straight, simply resting. Body finds homeostasis, recovers like a workout set, building capacity here, improving the lungs. Second set. Inhalation, exhalation connected, this time through an open mouth, tongue is out, eyes are closed, but the eyes roll back to the top of the head. So there's a dual action, tongue coming out and coming down, eyes going up, and then a pumping of the navel too. Looks a little something like this. And begin with me. There's a constriction in the throat, and we're really opening the lungs to full capacity with every breath. This is like a warm-up set, improving the capacity of the lungs. It may feel silly. I encourage you to go into it deeply. It teaches the mind something very valuable to push on like this. Take the tongue now, put it to the roof of the mouth, and continue to breathe. It's normal to feel a little tingling and numbness, emotional arousal. I encourage you to move at your own pace and move into it at the edge of your limit here. Not pushing yourself over your limit, staying within your window of tolerance, pushing. Exhale all the way and hold the breath out. Suck the stomach in. Option to move around, continue to pump the stomach. Inhale fully, breath hold. Exhale fully, relax. Large inhale out with a sigh, letting go. One more, inhale in, out with a sigh. Keeping the eyes closed, finding a natural breath, coming back to balance now. Finding your way to lie on your back now. Breath style is in and out through the mouth now. We're going to do a big inhalation and a relaxation on the exhalation. So the breath is connected in and out through an open mouth. The body is relaxed. Inhale fully, exhale to let go. No pause or gap in between the inhalation or the exhalation. Inhales are full, starting in the belly, moving up to the heart. Exhalations are a complete surrender, a letting go and a letting flow. The breath can be easeful at first, finding a balance between the two breaths and allowing for the expansion of the inhale to come naturally and in balance with the exhalation. Tuning in if there's any areas of holding in the body, expansion there, opening into those areas. The inhalations are opening the body, they're active, they're yang. The exhalations are relaxation. They're a complete letting go. It's normal for the body to feel some tingling. If there's any emotions that arise throughout the practice, I encourage you to fully feel them and hold the space for yourself to express them, release them, and be relieved of them, and find the breath once again after. Continuing to stay connected with the breath, listening to any sensations of the body stays relaxed. You're tuning in to the subtle vibrations of the body. You're tuning into the senses. This is a mindful self-inquiry. The patterns in your breath represent the patterns in your life. Too effortful, not enough ease. Where are you holding in the body? They're all teaching you the language of the breath and the body. So this is a deep inquiry in the breath. Like a meditation, come to the breath, stay with the breath. If the mind wanders, come back to the breath. How the breath flows is how your experience goes. So really tuning into the breath, continuing to expand on the inhales, belly, heart. Exhalations are easeful. You may want to place a hand on the belly and the heart to cause that full expansion. You may want to push gently down on the belly and feel if there's any areas of holding. Mindful self-inquiry here, with self-love and without judgment. Full inhales, connected. Exhales are relaxing, letting go. The nervous system is opening as you relax, knowing that you are safe, you are heard, and you are seen. You can make any noise. You can move your body if that feels right. You may want to shake the whole body, an encouragement to do so, and to just let the body be free, letting go of any conditioned patterns of rigidity in the body, and allowing the body to shake in such a way that it releases any tensions, setting a mindful intention to let go. An option to play with the pace of the breath or the volume, how much you take in or how fast you breathe. They're all variables you can play with. I encourage exploration and curiosity. In-breaths invite in life, exhalations receive. When we balance the two, we live with ease. If at any time it feels right to tone or make any kind of noises throughout, it helps to clarify the channel. If you feel called to at the time, join me in 3 Ahms. Inhale the Ahm. Let go with a sigh, with sound. Staying connected and listening to how the breath wants to move. If If it's available, stepping into the state of witness. We're going to move into a peak phase of breath acceleration and then integration and relaxation. So an encouragement to stay balanced, but to continue to expand the inhale to really push the breath towards its maximum capacity. Careful to inhale fully while remaining relaxed on the exhalation. Noticing if the throat or any area closes as you begin to expand. Maintaining balance and relaxation in the body. Only moving as far as you can on your edge. Pushing it now. Pushing the breath. "30 more seconds to really push the breath. Go deep. You are safe. You can continue to move in. Inhale fully, hold the breath. Option to flex the body or to just maintain relaxed, letting go. Holding for as long as you can and then returning to the breath. You return to the breath, let go of the breath. Let the breath move as it needs to now, without any need to control or change it. Allowing it to soften and slow. An encouragement to feel the emotional body. Surrender means softening, but surrender does not mean giving up. We become softer to become stronger. We let in more to know more. Simply rest with ease, knowing that the work is done. It's time to allow it. It's time to receive with gratitude. Coming into a still quietness and tuning into the silence behind the sound. Tuning into the subtle sensation of the breath. And the breath may want to become shallowed in the belly. Allowing the breath to move as it needs, no effort to control. Opening yourself to grace. If the mind wanders, come back like a meditation. Come back to the breath. Come back to the body. Come a witness, non-judgmental, mindful and loving. holding your whole body in wholeness. Tuning into the presence of the skin and the relationship with the air. Allowing your awareness to expand to the space of the room. Maintaining eyes closed, but allowing yourself to open and expand. From this place of quietness, an option to place both hands in the heart space. Tuning into the center of the chest. Coming into a state of gratitude for yourself, for showing up for a powerful practice of transformation. Honoring your process in this life and offering yourself self-love at this time. Nourishing your own heart. Filling your glass so that you can be of service to others in whatever way your heart extends to them. An opportunity to set an intention for the rest of your day to embody any quality or characteristic you want to see shine forth. Maintaining the awareness in the center of the chest, feeling the expansiveness and the openness, and extending your awareness to your loved ones. Seeing their beautiful faces smiling and feeling the joy in your body that is available to you at this time. And giving thanks for the loved ones we have in our lives. And expanding your awareness once more into your community. And feeling the gratitude you have for the many men and women who work to support, to provide clean, nourishing water and food, safety, protection. Those who are on all lines of service, doing their part for the greater whole. And expanding your awareness once more into the earth and all its inhabitants. From the air to the sea, all that you see that lives on this green earth. And giving thanks for the abundance and the bounty that we are so blessed to have. And connecting back to the breath. And giving thanks with each breath for continually sustaining this body and connecting us to Source. Without the energy of breath, there is no body, there is no life. And giving thanks for each breath. At this time, we'll begin to slowly integrate out of the practice. If you do want to stay laying down, it's an option to continue to rest, asking your body what it needs. If you are ready to move, begin with the fingers and the toes, the most subtle sensation you can. Awakening ever so gently, bringing movement back into the body and asking if there's any stretches or any movements that are nourishing at this time. Slowly rolling over to one side when you're ready, taking your own time and maintaining the internal state of breath and body as you turn your awareness outward. And on your own time, making your way up. And throughout your day, an encouragement to stay connected and listening to the breath. There's a language to the breath, and building a relationship with it is one of the most valuable things you can do in this lifetime to learn about yourself and others. And I thank you for practicing with me. Stay well.